this is fascinating. Now they're saying modern Doctor Who is too woke. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. Doctor Who is now too woke, according to The Guardian here. I don't know. This is always fascinating. Every time you get these SJW types, they'll end up eating their own. A brilliant reading article of too woke? Nope. Doctor Who is more offensive than ever. Because of course it is. Of course it is. Since returning with a female doctor, the sci-fi smash has become accused of political correctness. And there's nothing wrong with trying not to offend people. That is never my message of no, we're just out there to offend or be ists or phobes. No, because I believe people are genuinely decent and they genuinely want to treat others with respect. They're not out there just saying you're this, you're that, except for the, this little mob mentality side. You know the type. We get those from time to time. As recent storylines prove, the truth is far worse. Doctor Who returned last week with another first. Sacha Dhawan's casting as the first person of color to play the Doctor's arch nemesis, the Master. The decision was broadly met with praise, but in darker corners of the internet, the argument that the show has become too politically correct rages on. Also, thank you so much for subscribing, Jenna Heiser. If you guys do like my content, definitely hit the subscribe, share, etc., etc. Also, channel not for the little ones, as you know, and that's only for the COPA disclaimer of they are collecting data whether you're logged into YouTube or not for some advertisers. By using that, I guess it means that they're tracking and collecting data for even though youngins shouldn't be watching my channel, blah, blah. 2PC has become a familiar jibe. Leveled jibe? It should be jab. Leveled at the sci-fi hit since 2018, when Jodie Whittaker became the 13th Doctor and new showrunner Chris Chinball took up the mantle. See, and I'm dyslexic and I can't say it. I always have to correct it. Chibnall. The B and the N do not come out of my mouth very well together. As well as the first woman to play the title role. Their first series featured two BAME What's BAME? BAME? Oh, use English. Use words that are things. Don't make me play the wokey Batwoman clip. I'll do it anyway. That's my new favorite thing. And episodes about Rosa Parks and the Partition of India, written by Doctor Who's first ever BAME writers. Is that offensive? Is that offensive to have people called out by the color of their skin and like favored by that? Wouldn't you be like, didn't I earn this? No. The show quickly found itself embroiled in a culture war, with talk of its apparent political correctness becoming commonplace. See Twitter hashtag #NotMyDoctor. Whittaker and Chinball were forced to defend the show against... Did I correct it wrong? Did I almost say it right? Chibnall were forced to defend the show against these claims before the series began. Whittaker reminded viewers there's still isms within our society, and Chinball added the Doctor and the show are beacons of compassion and empathy. The Daleks might disagree. You see, I've actually watched Doctor Who. There's an article floating around too. Oh, the worst things the Doctor's done. CBR just wrote an article today, actually, about the 20 worst things that the Doctor's ever done, and guess what's at the top of that list? Genocide. Yeah. So, and just a lot of stuff. No, he's not the best person usually. Mind controlling all of humanity, that's precious. Torturing a Dalek, Just so many things. Abducting companions. Tricking a soldier to his doom. Doctor's not exactly the most upstanding person, and definitely check that article out. It's kind of fun, especially when you're poking apart all of these little hypocritical, screaming baby articles. That's kind of what they sound like to me anyway. Now, though, a different group of fans are railing against Doctor Who. Far from being too liberal, many believe this iteration has actually lost the morality that had made the character so unique and become problematic on social issues, engaging with them to an often offensive degree. Dewan's debut, for example, was soured by a scene in which the Doctor weaponized his race against him. Sorry, that's trying to survive. This is the Master. This is the Master, right? It's an alien in disguise appropriating the color, right? This is somebody with 2 hearts from the planet Gallifrey. So for people who are actually offended by this, they've obviously never seen Doctor Who, you know. For all the people offended, they've never actually seen Doctor Who. They don't remember the genocide, for example. Just to name one. The episode Spyfall saw the new Master posting as a World War II bad guy soldier in German-occupied Paris. The improbability of an Asian man being able to do this was explained by a perception filter, aka a plot device. A device commonly used in the Whovian universe to cause others to see what they want to see. In this case, hiding the Master's ethnicity to the bad guys. The Doctor escaped. Keep in mind, the Master was also a bad. He was trying to murder. He stalked her throughout time, trying to murder her. So of course, she's going to use that to survive, to get away. The Doctor escaped the Master by framing him as a British double agent, leaving him open to both the retribution and the of those guys. It's not the first time the writing of an ethnic minority character has seemed questionable. Sharon D. Clarke's character, Grace O'Brien, and the mother of Lenny Henry's character, Danielle Barton, played by Blanche Williams, were both frigid and almost immediately after being introduced. Henry also spoke about the limitations of Doctor Who's diversity in a radio interview in December, broadcast prior to his appearance in the New Year's special. He said the bosses would rather have a dog do Doctor Who than a person of color. Wow. Elsewhere, there's often an apathetic engagement with the political climate. In the finale of Chinbal's inaugural series, the Doctor's companion, Graham, played by Bradley Walsh, told the Doctor he wanted to kill Tim Shaw, a genocidal alien who had murdered his wife. The Doctor argued that even if done in self-defense, this would make Graham the same as Tim Shaw. It was an especially uncomfortable message at the time when those fighting fascism are often condemned as being as bad as the fascists themselves. For example, in Orange Man's remarks after Charlottesville, blah, blah, blah. I know that's a little too more than I would get into. But yeah. And they continue. I'll link the article if you really want to read this one. Another episode focused on Kerblam, an Amazon-like delivery company. The story reflected real-world mistreatment of workers. But while many viewers expected a satire of exploitive capitalism, the real villain was revealed to be a maintenance man who was killing in protest at poor working conditions. That was another one. Every single episode. White man bad. This led the Doctor to claim the systems aren't the problem, just the people who use and exploit the system, thus refusing to engage with real-world suffering. Doctor Who has a strong history of LGBT representation since its return in 2005, including series-long Elle companion Bill Potts in 2017. Why do I want to call her Billy? Because Billy Piper, that's probably why. I know, completely different person. Executive producer Matt Stevens promised the show's alphabet representation would continue with characters from across the spectrum. However, representation in Chimbal's era has been severely lacking. That's not true. Characters have repeatedly been introduced only as you know, or alphabet, only to be promptly killed off. That one is true. That's what I kind of consider as, okay, here's your tokenism. Here's your token, angry alphabet person mad at the opposite, whatever, because angry alphabet person. Nice chance to use that. I like using that one. I do. In the 2019 New Year special, a security guard referred to his boyfriend in the second line and was killed by a Dalek seconds later. The most prominent alphabet character in Chimball's episode, Angstorm, revealed her preferences by referring to her dead wife. This is an unnerving pattern and a common trope in the media crappy representation of alphabet people. Yeah, don't like being used as a token. I'm the B in the alphabet. And no, I did not like being used as a token. An episode featured an alien where a man gave birth was criticized as being part of the PC agenda, when in reality it felt more like a lazy attempt at, a more alphabet inclusion. The fans decreeing the show it was too PC have been lost, and it's a loss that should not be mourned, but the show has many loyal progressive fans. Actually, no, you're off-putting to the progressive fans. See, now it's just pandering to the lowest common denominator person who thinks they are just the ring crying, "You're not representing me because I'm not seeing on screen because I want somebody who looks just like me." Well, yeah, but I want this. Granted, maybe with a couple more feminine looking chicks, but hey, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!